Welcome to our fourth and final insight of the day with the title Project Engineering Flying High Safely. We already learned that project engineering and the optimization of processes are very closely related during our program It's Tool Time. And here comes another example of success in practice. We'll be looking at the miltech company in Austria and aerospace components. I can't tell you any more just yet. Instead, we are once again getting first-hand information, this time from Dauthe Kunz and Thomas Geier, who are in the technical center here in Kempten. But before we start, a few quick reminders for you. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to ask us here in the chat to the right hand of the streaming window. Our specialist editors will answer you immediately. If you would like to contact one of our experts, please use the contact buttons below on this platform. And so, let's get straight to it. I now hand over to Michelle and Thomas.
Thank you, Harris, for the nice introduction. First of all, I wish you all a very warm welcome here in our technical center. At the beginning, I want to introduce myself very quick for you. My name is Dauthe Kunz and I am the team leader of Technical Service Center and Project Management. We are responsible for the technical support, including direct customer support and of course the project management. We are creating solutions individually for our customers in a wide field of industries and components. Therefore, it is very, very important to know the customer's needs in the beginning of the project. For example, we might have two different customers who wants to machine the same workpiece in two different ways. For the first customer is the flexibility the most important, and for the other customer, he wants to be more efficient. For the flexible solution, we can provide our standard solution system. For the efficiency, we can provide our special solution system. Let's say it's a comparison with two cars. I would like to drive from Frankfurt to Cologne. I could take a Porsche to get there very fast on the highway, but I can also take a Jeep to drive cross-country. So for that, it is important to fully understand the customer's needs in the beginning of the project. If you want a Porsche, a Jeep, or maybe a mix of both. Therefore, we as CERATIZIT use the combination of expert knowledge and know-how to create the individual solution for the customer. So I think I talked enough about the project process. Now we will start with a practical example. This practical example is a project with our customer miltech. This project provides us more evidence how project engineering can be used to create individual solutions for our customer. But first of all, we would like to hear more about the project and miltech as company. So I'm proud to hand over to Karl Reichinger. He's the Managing Director of miltech.
Thank you very much. This is Karl Reichinger from miltech. Miltech is a mid-sized company located at a beautiful region of Upper Austria, near to the Bavarian border. The company was founded in the year 1998, and since then we have grown to a company with actual 65 employees. Founded 1998. That means more than 20 years excellent experience of complex turning and milling parts manufacturing for a wide range of different industries. Of course, we have a very strong commitment to the high requirements of aviation industry, but we have also a lot of satisfied customers in medical, railway, automotive, and machine engineering industry. At the aviation industry, we produce a wide range of parts for landing gears, engines, interior, and flight control components. Zero defects are minimum standard for our customer and for all people of you who will enter a plane. True to our slogan, CNC Extreme, we are specialized to high automated production of small and medium size series production. Currently, we have 10 CNC 4 or 5 axis milling machines and 7 CNC turning machines at our facility. Miltech is widely known as a benchmark for a state-of-the-art automation applications in CNC manufacturing. Fully integrated data flow from the MRP system, CRM programming, tool management, directly to our flexible production system and at least to the CNC measuring. Let's say production at highest level of state-of-the-art technology. Some people in the community call it Industry 4.0. We call it very simple, CNC Extreme. CNC Extreme, it means also to provide our customers at a very high level logistic processes and quality and qualification processes. Thank you very much to the team of CERATIZIT for their great job at this great project.
Thank you very much, Mr. Reichinger. And now we will have a closer look to our project with miltech. For this purpose, I will hand over to Thomas. Thomas is our sales engineer and responsible for the customer side. Thomas, tell us please, with what requirements did miltech approach you?
Thank you, Michel. The project at our customer miltech is a very good example. During a visit at miltech, I discussed the latest developments from CERATIZIT with my contact person, Lukas Moser. He is responsible for the tool management at miltech. And Lukas also had a very important issue. They will soon have to produce a new series component for which 1,500 components have to be machined per year for more than 3 years. This aerospace component is very complex due to the difficult material to be machined. Because of the size of this series, I recommended that our project department managed the requirements. Of course, the whole thing brought with it requirements, and they were very important for the customer. For example, the cycle time and the process reliability played a major role. In addition, the tools should completely come from the standard portfolio, as the customer would like to use them in a variety of ways and in different component families. He also wants a quick delivery for the tools, which is no problem for us as CERATIZIT.
Aha, our customer wants to buy a Jeep then?
Yes, of course, Michel. That's right. So I clarified the next steps with Lukas and go in discussions with the project department so that they could start. From that point on, Michelle and her team were on the move.
Then we started to develop the individual solution for our customer. First, in a theoretical level with an internal team of experts. And we remembered our customer wanted to buy a Jeep. So we focused on the machining strategy, especially on the trochoidal milling. We saved a lot of process time. And after that, we presented our customer the theoretical elaboration, and he was very, very enthusiastic about the time saving. And of course, the customer wanted to see the project under real machining conditions. But unfortunately, he has no capacity in his own production to test the workpiece. As another support within our project management, we could offer the customer that we could test that workpiece here in our technical center on this machine. And then the customer provides us some raw material and we started to test the workpiece. Furthermore, we could go in the optimization, so we optimize the cutting parameters and we optimize the programming and so on. And of course, after that, we invited the customer to our technical center here in Kempten to show the test here in our technical center.
Thank you, Michel. We were even able to interview Lukas Moser from miltech about the project. And now, let's cross over again to Austria.
Thank you, Thomas. As Mr. Reichinger already said, that we are a supplier for aerospace components. And in this area of components, you must produce quick and in a perfect quality. But these materials in the aerospace area are not easy to work with. We got an assignment for a new component out of 1.4545 stainless steel with over 1,500 pieces per year. This is very much machining time, of course. We already make workpieces out of such materials, but the tools made a great step in this area the last years. And for this reason, we have decided to ask our tool suppliers for help to get a better insight in project engineering and to get further help in the aerospace area for machining such materials. As Thomas already said, were the major facts for this project in the machining time and the process reliability. CERATIZIT offered us a machining time about 40% less than other suppliers. This was a great point for our decision to get the project started with CERATIZIT. After Thomas got the three-dimensional data and all the other information for our project, we got a very detailed elaboration of the single machining steps and provisionally tool list. CERATIZIT asked us for some raw parts to try different types of machining. So I organized them and Thomas invited us to the test center in Canton to show us their final machining solution and talk about the CNC program and the clamping solution. The visit there was very interesting and informative for us because our operations manager, main programmer and process planner for aerospace components also got an experience of the project engineering. And we had the possibility to see and talk about our workpiece during machining. We also got an offer for the clamping solution, tools and tool holders. And this showed us that CERATIZIT can deliver everything for a good machining line. Because of that we produce the workpieces with standard tools, we don't have to fear a production stillstand. Thomas supports us on an ongoing basis with new tools, for example, the new coatings for milling stainless steels. So the project engineering is a very good offer for the companies like us, because we have one supplier for all tools and we don't lose time for all of the planning things.
As a conclusion, we can say the whole project was a really great success. Our customer got his individual solution and we as CERATIZIT were able to provide him this solution, from the tools to the individual support. And of course, we were capable of this because of our internal network and our experience and knowledge.
I agree with you, Michelle. That project with our customer miltech was a success for all. I'm looking forward for an ongoing great partnership with our customer miltech and our project department for some more successful projects.
Optimizing your processes for miltech. This promise has been fulfilled thanks to project engineering from CERATIZIT. And this brings us to the end of a busy day. And I would like to thank all players, customers and input providers for this exciting edition of It's Tool Time. I hope that we were able to inspire you with the many concrete examples and inspire you to optimize your processes as well. As you have experienced at CERATIZIT, you will find an individually tailored solution for every challenge. This is what every employee stands for, with their personal commitment, whether they are in front of a camera or behind the scenes. Because they can all contribute all their experience and know-how with the help of the broad portfolio of products and services. So for now, it's goodbye from me. Stay healthy and I look forward to seeing you all again, digitally or hopefully someday soon in person at a trade fair or conference somewhere in the world. Until then, I wish you all the best.